Well, that was good timing, wasn't it? Thank you for the host, Mr. Hitomi. Welcome in. Terakov, yeah. Totally understand. Right, let's switch off the music. And we might as well start our adventure. Right, Mr. Hitomi first in and with a host, so, and Terakov coming up next. So it's going to be an orange mocha frappuccino for Mr. Hitomi. As Captain Botcher says, well, we're doing hosts, are we? Copa banana. Okay, went a bit far on that one. How you doing, Captain Botcher? Welcome in. Blimey O'Reilly. Right, we better get these sorted out. Mr. Hitomi.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
A little bit of jitterbuggery. A little bit of a shout out for that host. And Terakov second in, so I tell you what, it's got to be a nice brewage. And Wolf Cannon, how you doing? Blimey O'Reilly. Right, tea for Terakov. Coming right up, and then
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Another orange mocha for our Captain Botcher.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
And another shout out.
Yeah.
And a little bit of jitterbuggery. There you go. Wolf,
Guaranteed
you
to
sweetheart.
blow your mind.
Oh, Az, thank you. Let's get a coffee. If I could spell it, it'd really help. For our Wolf. There we go. Wolf Cannon. Mind yourself, ship's dog's on his way. How you doing, Asti? Hey, and more than welcome, Captain Botcher. I notice you're doing How to Worlds at the moment, but I know you do a bit of the old eliteness as well. Hey, Edwards, welcome in. I tell you what, I think I'm doing better than yesterday, thanks, Wolf. Is it, Captain? Do you know, I'm so behind. I think it's just, you know, I spend most of my time, you know, in Elite, so I tell you what, Sunday's going well, and I've forgotten. I tell you what, Edwards and Az Tea. Let's get an Az tea, a green tea, as I know that's what he's after.
Why, aye, I'll get that Az tea, one of them green teas, like, you know?
Yeah, indeed. And a nice coffee for our A. Edwards. And I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly, there's so many of us here, we might as well whip them out for now.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit bass.
I like the bass biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass.
I love it. Did I say whip them out? It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You need to suck a fisherman's friend.
I certainly think I do. Right, to kissing my ass, sucking a fisherman's friend. I tell you what's happening at Rock Hudson's Ring? I tell you what, I bet, terms of service, I bet Rock Hudson's Ring's seen some action. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too, just near the. Did I say that near the horizon? I'm gonna stick with weather.
Yeah, I'd stick with weather. Yeah, I think Rock Hudson's Ring has caused the term of service police.
Get on the fort now.
Yeah, okay, that was a bit far. Poor God rest his soul. God rest his soul. Right. Right. Flappykins! All together now. Copa banana. Oh, not doing very well on those this morning. Flaps, you bugger, in with a host. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to give our Flappykins a bit of the old support. So, a orange mocha coming your way.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
And for that, you know what happens. Whether you want it or not, you get a bit of jitterbuggery and a shout out. I tell you what, that's a bargain. I tell you what, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, whichever day of the... I tell you what, hopefully 100% better than yesterday. I do apologise, I was really getting confused yesterday, so hopefully, well, more confused than normal, shall we say. So, yes, we are doing BGS missions, and of course, we can't mention BGS without our guy. Cheers, Rear Admiral.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, moulded by it.
Yes, the god of BGS. Flaps, you bugger! Flaps, you bugger! Oh, Rear Admiral, you bad boy. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm not just saying this because they've just dropped 5 tiers, 5 tier 1 subs, ladies and gents. But, oh, and Wolf Cannon and Terrakoff and Little Biggie and, oh, I tell you what, thank you so much. A fitting name for buggery, I think it might be, yes. Oh, Admiral, you absolute sweetheart. That is above and beyond, mate. And, yeah, as I say, not just saying this because they've just dropped 5 tier 1 subs, but please do go and check out our Rear Admiral. He is an absolute sweetheart, has always been a huge supporter of the Elite community, streams himself, and I tell you what, we'll just tell you who we're doing the the BGS for, and then we'll give him another shout out.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos, and it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
Yes, indeed, we are doing our BGS missions for the Privateers Alliance, and as promised, another shout out for our Rear Admirals. They've had a few months off with the old real life getting in the way, so they're just starting up again. If you could throw them some love, you will love it. I mean, before they stopped, they were up there with our Crow and Salty. Especially with the lore stuff, and I'm talking LORE, not LAW. What's occurring? Hey, Mart! What's occurring? I tell you what, Mart, you sweetheart, how are you doing? Let's get a brewage. And I tell you what, I bet our Mart's got something. We're not going to offer biscuits to Mart, because Mart usually has something far better. But I tell you what, Mart, get your nibble nuts around this.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon? Never played with that. Pink oboe, maybe. Oh, did I say pink oboe? That's a bit cheeky. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
When coming into a body, always check gravity.
Oh, good old Commander Sir Rogue, with, I mean, not only an innuendo, but good advice, ladies and gentlemen. When coming into a body, please, please, always check your gravity. Got in trouble with the law from time to time, I tell you what, Admiral, those old terms of service police, they're pretty hot. It's a good job our Dave Brown hasn't woken up yet, or his poor sod's probably at work. And great, Alan! Nearly at the beginning. I tell you what, beginning enough, we have achieved, not unusually grey, we have achieved the square root of Sweet FA. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get our Grey a coffee, but also our Grey is another. And why do I always try and hit it start Grey Talon when I know it's Commander with a G instead of a C?
Smooth.
There you go, and a little shout out, because our Grey Talon, ladies and gentlemen, is another fellow of the old Elite
Say
Danger
hello
stream.
to my little friend!
Nice one, coming in with a squirrel airlock, you sweetheart. I tell you what, those instant redemptions do get me giggling. I'm ever so sorry. I know it's childish. Right, airlock, tea, and cocaine. I mean sugar.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And talking of sugar, Nobby, can you help me with my medication?
Ooh, heroin.
It's not heroin.
That stuff's addictive. It's a gateway drug. To what? To more heroin.
Jeez Louise. How you doing, Airlock? Welcome in. And I tell you what, Edwards, that is a damn fine idea. And Fun Gamer, welcome in. Right, A. Edwards has redeemed a Pet the Chicken. A Fun Gamer has highlighted a good morning. Well, a good morning highlighted has got to have. Let's have a think. Let's think. I tell you what, Fun Gamer, get your lips around this. It's yummy.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
And a little bit of jitterbuggery. Jitterbug indeed. Right, A. Edwards, you absolute sweetheart indeed. You know, it's far too early to be picking out much. Tried without the commander myself, it just wouldn't work. Yeah, it's a bugger, innit, Great Alan? And Captain Botcher saying, well, A. Edwards, I will raise your Pet the Chicken. And I tell you what, Captain Botcher, 5,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points. So before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a chicken to whip out for half an hour. Get your cocks out. Oh, and I tell you what, look at that, A. Edwards. It's old Phil Schofield. You've got to love it. Hey up, Stampa. There you go, old Phil Schofield. Albino Hen. How are you doing, Stampa? See, do I look like the Queen? I tell you what, I tell you what, right. Shuggy! Bear with us, everyone. We've got an elite commander to get rid of for our Captain Botcher.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
We better get a coffee for Airlock before they blow a fuse.
Smooth.
And Shuggy, let's get you a whiskey. Whiskey. Shuggy.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink!
Right, I think Stampa's ready. He's unzipped. Rear Admiral says, that does look one of my old ones. One of your old cocks, I say. I've never had an old one. No. Hey, as Stampa says, well, once we've spaced this commander, I want to do the old Thargoid petting. So, with no further delay for the lovely Captain Botcher, first commander out, in fact, first person full stop out the door. Who's it going to be, Captain? Who have you cursed to... It's our Biker Flame! I tell you what, talk about double helmet. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, he's taking things a bit serious. Blimey. Computer. Milan, welcome in. Hang on. Computer. Shout out Biker Flame. Computer, shout out Biker Flame.
You wait until I see Warlord 383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
Talk about timing! Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Botcher pays for Biker Flame to go out the airlock. And who comes in with a host? Just as they're thrown out the airlock. Too late, Biker. Milan, you sweetheart. Let's get a nice cup of coffee for Milan. Oh my lord.
Smooth.
I tell you what, Captain, when it comes together, isn't it lovely? I tell you what, that poor Biker. Jeez Louise. I mean, should we send him a coffee out anyway? Because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, he has given us a host, so... Well, I mean, a host deserves an orange mocha frappuccino. So, Biker, yeah, I do apologise. This is a freezing cold drink in the minus 200s or thousands or whatever it is in space. Here's your frozen orange mocha frappuccino.
Shite.
Shite indeed from Gamer. You gotta love it. Jeez Louise. Right. Yeah, it should be okay in a vacuum flask. Oh, Gray! Thanks for the host. And I'll tell you what, let's get another orange mocha for our Gray. And a little bit of a shout out. There's another fellow of the Elite Dangerous, but occasionally playing a State of Decay. And right, I still owe the lovely, I think, Stampa. Yeah, send him some nuts to nibble on while he's out there. Dave! Who told that limpet to pluck a chicken? For God's sake, next time make sure the limpet has heard you right. I tell you what, Dave, how are you doing? You're just in time, Dave. In fact, I'll get you sorted in for half an hour. I'll get you sorted, but our lovely Stampa has demanded the first one of today. Yes, indeed, it's time for Nick Dangerous to get up close and personal with Terry the Thargoid. We thought we were tickling a Thargoid tummy, ladies and gentlemen, but no, it wasn't a tummy, it wasn't a blue-footed or a red-footed booby. It wasn't Kremen's moods. No, ladies and gentlemen, it turned out to be a Thargoid booby. And how did we know it was a booby? Well, we kept going, and this happened.
Bit the Thargoid, bit the Thargoid.
Milky. Colico, welcome in. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, Dave Brown and Colico need to sort you two out. Right, let's get, I tell you what, first one of the day. Let's do it. Let's get a chocolate for our Dave Brown. And a little shout out. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants to come on to Dave Brown. They certainly do. Another of our Elite Dangerous fellows. And Colico, you bugger. Right, I tell you what, it's going to be an orange mocha for our Colico. If I could spell it, it would really help. There we go.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. And Grey Knight, how come I get told the Pet the Thargoid is out of stock? Well, Grey, what happened is we've had to change a few things around. People had come in and just started hammering stuff after stuff, and
shite.
Exactly, Squid. So we've had to put timeouts on stuff, so I do apologise. It is the fact that, as always, this is why we can't have nice things. A few spoil it for the many, Grey. So yeah, you'll find that certain commands now are only available to moderators. Things have got timeouts on. It's a real shame, but as I say, the few spoil it for the many. And, you know, you can only ban or kick people or time people so much. And as I say, if it was just non-subscribers doing it, then you could sort of say, oh, right, fine. But, you know, I like to keep things open to everybody, but unfortunately, it's not possible. Dusty! You bugger. When did you slip in, Dusty? Well, if you're Dusty, you want a brewage.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Oh no, Airlock! Twitch Bath got 40 emails telling me these people were streaming. It was weeks ago. Jeez Louise, yeah, someone has unclogged the Twitch loo there. Jeez Louise. And Magnus, welcome in. Blimey, O'Reilly, everyone's here. Well, you know what this is going to mean, Magnus. First of all, I'll get you a nice coffee.
Smooth.
And ladies and gentlemen, do watch out. You won't get a Kit Kat because the lovely Unicorn Farts always gets those, but
I like the bass.
I like buttery biscuit base.
I like the bass, biscuit base. I like the
Buttery biscuit base. I love it. So yes, help yourself some biscuits. If you did get a Kit Kat, you're blooming quick. 163 notifications. I tell you what, something has gone on, hasn't it, Grey and Airlock? Jeez Louise, I didn't check mine. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what. Right, are we up to date on? Have I rewarded all the requests? Let's have a double check. Make sure I haven't left any of you behind. You absolute sweethearts. Yes, we're good. We can come to completion on those for now. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right up the middle, deep and hard, and again in the brown patch.
Hey, deep and hard in the brown patch. You gotta love it. Right. What are we doing? We're doing missions. And oh, look at that. Sensitive poll data. We'll have some of that. Lovely jubbly. There's only one notification that matters. And that's for Zorba. I mean, Nick, no, Zorba's good. We love our Zorba. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've already said something about our Zorba, but you know, you can't mention Zorba without mentioning BGS.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
You gotta love our Zorba. Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, if you wouldn't mind. Sensitive poll, what have we got? Oh, that's 2 influence. We'll have a little bit of that. Oh, Jatty. What's that got on it? That's got 2 influence. 2 influence. Blimey, they're nearly all 2, aren't they? Let's see where we're going.
It comes from within. This need to explore.
Not now, Bill.
Eventually, whether you like it or not.
Jeez, even that didn't shut him up today, did it? Blimey, O'Reilly. Okay, that's 33,282.
Sounds like
33,282. 30. Oh, I thought that was the same. It's not. Oh, we're going to Smack platform. I don't mind going to Smack platform. You know what we might be able to buy at Smack? No, don't know. Terms of service. Right, what else have we got? If you're grabbing someone else's sensitive poll, they should probably see a doctor. Hey, great, Alan. It's Innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
How do you guys get those cool skins on your balls?
Oh, that is the question on a lot of people's lips, Salty. And I have to say, yet again, it is shaving foam, a good clean razor, and some number 7 sanding paper. Smack the platform with a heavy landing. Well, you know me, Edwards. Any news on when you're moving? Do you know, Dave? Absolute. I am still in the. It's like Groundhog Day around here, ladies and gentlemen. We sold the house back in, oh crikey, I think September last year, and we were hoping to move out before Christmas, and that didn't happen. Then we were hopeful it might be by March, and here we in March, and we still haven't got anywhere. So yeah, unfortunately. My polls are only sensitive for Nick. I tell you what, Stampa. It's Innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Splendid girl, and so helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
No, talking of poles, Charles Hawtrey, what a carry-on. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we've got two in the old pot on the old mission front. So. Why don't we get our little arses out and see if we can, you know... We try, Stampa. We do try. I mean, you know, when it comes to innuendos, it's difficult not to. And Celine! All together now. Oh, Copa banana. Oh, blimey, that one went a bit far. Arse, how you doing, Celine? Let me get you now. I tell you what, Celine, princess. Let's get a chocolate and a shout out for our Celine. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Celine Star Dragon. Hey, that works, and it's Star Dragon. I like that. That's it. Yeah, you're more than welcome, Celine. And I tell you, we've only just handed out the biscuits, and to be honest, most of them, what was left wasn't good, so you know what's coming next.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Ooh, Shatner's bassoon, I say. Not a pink homo. It's Innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
He came through the keyhole in my house. We immediately...
It must be very small.
We immediately locked up Lorne, my wife's knicker drawer. I thought, he's not going in there.
No, definitely not. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our way out. It is quite... I tell you what, I think we've done quite well, actually. Leaving the station this early in the game. Go, jiggery pokery, bit of the old boosty. Put the old wingage on in case anyone wants to come and join us. We are in open. There we go, jiggery pokery. Have a look. Right, where should we? Oh, we'll go to 3944. We'll go and have a look at that one. At the old smack platform. Hey, see if we can get ourselves some smack. There we go, lovely jubbly. I mean, they've got crystal meth. They've got smack. They've got a lot in this game. Right, let's do it. No further delays. Carry-ons are awesome, says Gray. Old school fun. I think I've got all of them now except Carry On Columbus. Brilliant. Oh, I love it. Right, what are we doing? I came over here to do something. I was going to do... What was I going to do? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was going to see how long we'd be. You know, we are leaving the station. Oh, under half an hour. Exactly, Flaps. That is exactly why we play this game. It's the mutts nuts, ladies and gentlemen. It is le petit cœur de chien, as they would say au français. And it's a cracker, isn't it, Stampa? It is a... I tell you what, Flaps, I tell you what. And when you get those, when you get Salty Singularity, Rear Admiral Flaps and Green Crow together, Stampa, and that's when we get our lovely mix-up of Salty Crow Flaps, which, you know, you got to watch out for your Salty Crow Flaps. Oh, dear. Oh, I forgot you again, did I? Oh, hang on, where have we got? Squid. You're in solo, Squid. You're in solo, Squid. There we go. Sat here chuckling at the missus as she now recites all the announcements and the cusses of Curses Unique. Sorry, Dave. As Timis, you beauty, you've saved the day. Do you know? Oh, hang on.
Are they alive?
Not now,
Long
Bill.
man, friendly. Maybe these Thargoids.
Oh, jeez, he's still... I do apologise. A brew! You want a brew, Squid? I do apologise. Let me get you a nice cup of tea, Squid. I do apologise. Blimey, O'Reilly. There we go. And Timis, you bugger. Slipping in with a nick me nuts. Right. Well, let's get a nice coffee for our Timis. There we go. And I tell you what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen. With no further delay, it is time. It's a Nick Me Nuts for Artemis, filmed by our Glitch Helix and sung by some Maroon. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Good timing there, Airlock. Ah, you gotta love it.
Shite.
Oh, dear. Cheers, Gray. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. You gotta love it.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Cheers, Dave. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I've not had a sup of tea for a while. Yeah, the flappenings. Yeah, I tell you what, Stampa. I think you and our Rear Admiral, you know, you would see eye to eye. Hey. Right, let's see if we can get this crate on the road. The flappening. Who let Biker back in? Who let... Come on, Butt Stallion. Molt, welcome in. Biker. Biker, you're going to have to go back and look at the VOD. Literally, Captain Botcher redeemed an elite commander. We just got around to doing it. You went out the airlock, Biker, just as you threw us a host. Oh dear, poor old Biker. Well, I tell you what, we sent him out with an orange mocha frappuccino. I think we better welcome him back in with a coffee.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. And I know what our malt wants. Our malt only comes here for the whiskey. I know it upsets our kilted Scotsman for sharing it, but you know, you gotta share this stuff. Malt. Oh no, hang on. If I could spell. Oh, do you know? There are times when I am completely useless. I do apologise, Malt. It will get there eventually. There we go. Jeez Louise.
Take, mouse, drink, drink.
There we go. I know. Well, the old dodgy repairs. Oh, and Malt, I didn't give you a shout. Now, again, I do apologise. If I'm missing anybody with the shout-outs, please, please do put your hands up. There is no shame in it. Though, unfortunately for Maltmeister, he's a bit hooked on that Valium. There's quite a few of our elite dangerous streamers, ladies and gentlemen, who seem to have jumped the proverbial ship and a bit of a time zone to go from the future to being a Viking in the past. But you know, each to their own. And if you like running around with an axe in your hand and raping and pillaging, I suppose that's the sort of... Yeah, you'll get me hooked on Valium yet. I thought about calling mine Questa Casa, but very few outside Oz would get that reference. Oh, Stampa. Yeah, Valium for the win. I know, I tell you what, there's a lot of people on that Valium. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. Running around with your chopper out. I tell you what, Squid. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Sausage in the hole. I mean, we've just come from Rock Hudson's ring, so... And that was as slack as a slack thing on a particularly slack day. I made a temple to the rear. Hey, to the rear in Malt's game. Oh, mighty rear, we worship the rear. Is that a rear of Malt, or a flaps rear? It's the name of Aussie's oldest functioning brothel. I did not know that, Stampa. That is brilliant. Oh, I mean, to be honest, I think, yeah, I mean, that's because that's the sort of bit of local knowledge that you can share, and that's brilliant. Australia's oldest functioning brothel. That is brilliant. Flappy built a temple in my Valhalla yesterday. You gotta see it. Adults only in the temple, please. But worshipping. A temple of the rear. You get a choice. Oh, you gotta love it, you buggers. Oh, are you coming back up, Ship's dog? She's been all over the place this morning. The X-to-B didn't come home last night, so I think she's a bit out of sorts.
I reward myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
Worky lurky, Will, no worries. And I tell you what, Will, for your worky lurky, I tell you what we'll get you. We'll get you a nice cup of tea with that little special sugar to help you through a work day.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
It will be guaranteed to blow your mind. Gonna catch some snooze tomorrow night, my time. Hey, Grey, you take it easy. Let's get an Earl Grey for our Commander Grey Talon. Wish them well on their sleepy buys. Got to head home, no worries. I tell you what, you guys and girls, thank you so much for dropping in. I know it's late for a lot of you.
Earl Grey, hot.
There we go, you absolute sweethearts. And Pixie, blimey, slipping in there on the old QT. Right, well, as a couple slip out, it's got to be a little bit of a chocolate coming your way, Pixie. Schedule's been updated too. Ah, right, Gray. I will look into that. Thank you. In fact, yes, I will. Sorry, Gray. Yes, I've been very remiss. I will get that sorted. Wolf, it's only 4 AM, you sweetheart. Right, let's get a chocolate for our Pixie.
Dos, tres. Roly poly.
Holy moly, everybody wants a Pixie wifey. And a shout out for our Pixie wifey. It's your birthday today. Many happy returns, Pixie. Well, you better have some cake. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, please go and give our Pixie some love. They don't always stream as often as they'd like to. They're now in full-time work. But when they do stream, it's an absolute delight. So please go and show some love. And hopefully, I don't know whether you're up to it, Pixie, but if it is your birthday and you do get to stream, it would be great to pop over. That is brilliant. Yeah, happy birthday. And I'll tell you what, a birthday hug coming Pixie's way.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
And oh my goodness, yours tomorrow. Blimey, we've got a lot of piskies. And you feel as old as... I tell you what, welcome to my world, Pixie. I just... My body's just giving up on me. It's if it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, Gray, you take it easy. And ladies and gentlemen, on the 9th of March, Grey Talon is doing a 12-hour charity stream. So please do pop over, give him a follow. And he does say there's going to be a few changes to that. But as I say, if we could, you know, the old elite love and sharing and all that. Maltmeister, you bad boy. I tell you what, like, in fact, I think Pixie got spaced yesterday, Malt. I'm pretty sure in the back of my mind, our Pixie got a little bit of the old spacing. And Muscamy, welcome in. Blimey O'Reilly, we just give one chocolate out. And we have to give another. I know, Malt, you missed it. Let's get... Oh, Muscamy, a chocolate.
Dos, tres. Roly poly.
Holy moly, everybody loves a Commander Muscamy. There we go. And another shout out for another of our elite dangerous streamers. And you were spaced yesterday. Oh, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's have a look-see. I mean, you know, it is a birthday after all, and you know, at the end of the day, it's you know, for somebody's birthday, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you all hold your breaths for a little while, what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, is for Pixie, for your birthday, get ready. You might want to take a few deep breaths, Pixie. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Maltmeister, you have the honours of opening up the inner airlock doors. And let's see if it's our Pixie. It is! Twice in 2 days, au revoir, and a bon voyage for your birthday. Pixie Wifey. Computer, shout out Pixie Wifey.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I certainly do, but it's bloody fun getting you to do it, computer. There we go, Pixie. But I tell you what, Mole, I'm going to have to let her back in. I'm going to have to let our Pixie back in. Come on, Pixie, back in the warm. Yeah, we can't be... Yeah, bon voyage, Pixie. Au revoir, bon voyage. Oh, I've got a problem. It'd be rude not to give Pixie a Latvian brandy to drink while she's out there. I tell you what, I've got some rum.
Everything could be.
More cake, says Stampa. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Push her back out with the brandy.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
New Shatner's bassoon. I say, I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Fried slice with a special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
Yeah, that is the question on everyone's lips. Why do you have a special ball, Fried Slice? Yes, indeed. Blimey. Yes, our Zorba is quite taken aback by that. And if Fried was here, hopefully, yeah, I need a French shit drive on my... I tell you what, in fact, talking of French shit, yes, let's give it a go. Not the only thing on Zorba's lips. Hey, Stampa, I should Coco. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Do you still have a floppy, Fried Slice?
Blimey, O'Reilly! I tell you what, that Fried Slice gets around. That's our Dave Brown admitting that in the 21st century, when we're connected to internets and have, you know, solid state drives, that he still owns a floppy. Yeah, nice one, I say, a floppy. For nah. Hey, right, come Witchman! Oh, I do apologise. Yeah, I started this morning. I haven't checked my Discord. And as you all know, the old computer goes into meltdown if I try and fire it up. I will fire it up after the stream. But I tell you what, we're going to have to get a nice cup of coffee and a shout out for our blooming Com Witchman. Here we go, another of the elite dangerousness. Smooth, delivered by the one and only WK Jez. There we go, a nice shout out for our Com Witchman. And, oh, Milan, met Bill once. Boy, he's got fat. He needs his own elevator car on the Enterprise these days. Oh, nice one, Milan. Hey, you're more than welcome, Com. It's lovely to have you here. Yeah, in-laws, outlaws, I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. He's a chubby old butcher, though, isn't he? In fact, I tell you what, Milan, you'll like this. Not a lot, but this normally costs a few, you know, but we do like our freebies. But talking of the chubby butcher, here you go, Milan. It's time. Look at that chubby little face. Yeah, it's time to space old Billy boy. Let's do it, Milan, just for you, because that is classic. Oh, dear. Give him a kick, because he'll roll. There he goes. Yeah, he does look like a chubby old butcher. Au revoir, Bill. Go and say hello to Biker while he's still out there. We did indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We shat Spacener. I mean, oh, dear. He's not going to be happy, Milan. He's not only has he got a bit on the old fat side, but he's gone and got stuck, and he's got his life support bungee stuck on the back of the old crate. Poor old bugger. There we go. He won't be cleaning any windows for a while. There we go. A chubby jabber, that's the one. Oh dear. Yeah, Bill's Twitter is always entertaining. He is. I tell you what. He is an institution, is our Bill. He should be bloody knighted. He should be knighted. He's an institution. He really is. In-laws, outlaws. I like the outlaws. Yeah, indeed, Mole. Oh dear. Right. His acting might improve while he's out there. Not now, Bill. Yeah, I think you're right there, Milan. Come! Oh dear. Oh, Molt, would I mind nibbling your nuts? I tell you what, Molt, I'd nibble your nuts any time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Maltmeister has dropped 1,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points for a little bit of nut nibbling. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble my nuts. Nuts out there for everybody. There we go. William Shatner also has his own lingerie line, the Shatner panties. I tell you what, Flaps, yeah, Flaps spaces himself. I tell you what, Molt, you take it easy as well. Shatner does have an OC, the Canadian equivalent. Oh, does he now? Oh, that's good to know. He deserves that. Molt, you bugger. I know you like, but you're going to get an Earl Grey to see you on your way. There we go. Jiggery pokery.
Earl Grey, hot.
You take it easy and look after our pixie for us. And yeah, that'll be great. The Shatner backlit bra. Ah, oh, poor old Billy boy. He done half get some stick, doesn't he? Here, I'll tell you what we haven't done so far this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't checked out what's going on at FDev HQ.
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ. Whoa, look here, Bronwyn. Looks like Psychic's doing a bit of the old conflict zones. Could you just give that target of hers a little bit more shields?
Blimey, O'Reilly, poor Psychic. Blimey, trying to do a bit of pew-pew and old FDev are putting the shields up. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, that's just not on. Should we have another look?
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ. Hang on a minute, it looks like Salty Singularity, Grinning Crow, and Rear Admiral Flaps are getting a bit close, you know, Bronwyn. I think it's time we send some Thargoids after them.
Blimey, Salty Crow and Flaps too. Blimey, O'Reilly, sending Thargoids after them, because they... I tell you what, you've got to have a bit of the old Salty Crow, Flaps, haven't you? Jeez Louise. Right, before I forget, Google! Googloo! There's nothing like... there's nothing like the Shat singing Bohemian. Googloo, for you! Sing us a song, Bill.
Packed my bags last night, pre-flight.
Oh, we didn't get Bohemian, but
9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high.
Oh, DCMA. Well done. We'll get it for you. We'll get it for you. Googloo, you sweetheart. Well, I tell you what. Orange Mocha. As Evil Snowball comes in with a host. Copa banana. Gogloo, grab a mocha.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino.
Jitterbuggery indeed. You gotta love it. Evil, you sweetheart, redeeming a Pet the Chicken, a host. Well, I tell you what, that's gotta be another orange mocha. And a shout out for our Evil Snowball. Guess who's got all the jaffers?
Orange Mocha Frappuccino.
And a little bit of jitterbuggery for our Evil. Jitterbug indeed. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Our Evil Snowball does do a few other things, but is also another of our elite dangerous streamers. But with no further ado, did I say adieu? Delay. That's the one. We're going to get another chicken out for our Evil Snowball. We've already had... Oh, I tell you what, Evil, we've already had this one. I tell you what, old Phil Schofield's going for the limelight today with the perfect poultry petting. In fact, to be fair, I think we ought to do another because, you know, Phil Schofield can't have... There you go, slow motion Mick Clucknell. Ladies and gentlemen, a bit of perfect poultry petting.
Time to reward myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
As Admiral, you take it easy with your lurk there. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that was worth it. And as our Admiral says, well, if they're sending Thargoids after me, I'm out of here. And let's get an Earl Grey for the Rear Admiral Flaps.
Earl Grey, hot.
There we go. Especially as they're sending Thargoids after the old Salty Crow and Flaps. Yes, and to say there is cream available at Lambert's second-hand ship shop if you get Salty Crow Flaps. Battery biscuit base, battery biscuit base. Cheers, Stampa, you bugger. There we go. Don't forget If you get a Kit Kat, you're lucky. You're lucky, because that unicorn usually gets in first. Right, we haven't done anything yet, have we? We're still on our way. Shatner singing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds sounds like he took way too much LSD. It blooming does, doesn't it? Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real life?
Oh, there you go, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Fantasy? Caught in a landslide?
Oh, hang on a minute, DCMA are on their way. There we go. Gotta cut him off. Send him some bickies. You gotta love it. Right. Oh, gee, he hasn't even done the landing gear. What have you been doing, Bill? I bet he's been supping the old Vino Plonko Collapso. Bill! Landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, fun police indeed, Stampa. I tell you what. Right. We're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, engage friendship drive. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Jason has fucked the FSD drive good and proper.
Oh, not again. Jeez. Yeah, send him in to do. Yeah, I tell you what, blimey evil. I tell you what, morning, not me, mister. Welcome in. Cup of tea for not me, mister. Coming right up.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. That's probably the huge pile of sugar. Oh, hang on. Right, Jason. We've got to deal with Jason, haven't we? Right, here we go. Ay, ay, ay. Bear with, ladies and gents, bear with. Jason, what's up?
You heard?
No, I didn't hear. You buggered up the FSD, Jason. Jason, what's bugging you?
Well, for me, it's your face. Your big, stupid face. Looking at it makes me feel like God. It's a projectile vomit right in my eye, and it burns.
Yeah, charming, Jason. Right, well, there's nothing for it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to get Nobby to help us. Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Yeah, exactly. I say, who are these kids, Nobby?
That's my older son, Skeletor. Hiya. And this is our new babby, Django Unchained.
That's our grandson, Gangnam Style.
Hiya, Dad.
And this here is Luke. We call him that because he's got leukemia.
No, he hasn't really. They just shaved his head. Right, blimey O'Reilly. Let's see if this new FSD's going to do the job. Blimey O'Reilly. It's a good job we always carry a spare. Right, here we go. Bill. Oh, I tell you, it does make me wonder that. I mean, he's... Bill, engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Ooh, I tell you what, it's looking promising. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your knickers. We are heading in, hopefully, to witchy, watchy, watchy space. Not hyper diaper space. And hopefully, I would say, not tot space. So keep your eyes and ears open. If you see witches, if you see watches... let us know, because I keep thinking I'm doing a hallucination of alarm clocks.
All other systems are at normal level for interference.
Oh, we're here already! Yeah, this is what happens when you use your eye. Shush! Quiet! Oi, don't let the cat out the bag, not me, mister. I see a watch. Clock! I clock a watch. I tell you what, Wolf Cannon, thank you. I tell you what, it's, you know, sometimes you do think... You know, these things are sort of, you know, you make them up in your head, and, you know, it's nice to know it's not just me. And I said, old Jason, he's, yeah, he's, well, he's a naughty boy, isn't he? Oh, smack platform, that's where we're off to, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy, a lemon squeezy. We're off to get some smack. Let's do it. There we go. Oh, it's a little way away. It's a little way away. So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick check. Because this will be, I believe, our first mission of the day. Let's just check. Well, I don't think we've done anything yet.
What a maroon.
Yep, mission so far 0. And Milan, I think your crate needs a health and safety officer. Don't forget to put the sign saying target drone on the first. Here I can still see witches and watchers. What's going on? I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly, those witches, and what are they doing? Jeez Louise. I tell you what, blimey. Oh, jeez Louise. I've gone through a dozen already. Oh, hang on. Slow down. We're still miles away. We're 2,000 blooming... right, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. You know, they refuse to go anywhere near my crate. Well, I tell you what, there's probably a good reason, because when I go undercover, ladies and gentlemen, it does get a little bit confusing. Let's have a look. An AK-47 Gaz, welcome in. As Nick Dangerous says, I'll have a multi-pass on that, thank you very much. And going underground. AK-47 Gaz, welcome in. Well, I tell you what, I think a nice cup of coffee for our AK. There we go. If I could spell it would really help AK. Can you believe it? Even I can't spell AK.
Smooth.
Smooth. There you go. A nice cup of coffee for you. Oh, we're here. We're here. Jeez Louise. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. We're nearly here. We could be going for a bit of a tactical loopage. We may have saved it. We may have not. I don't know. Maybe a little bit early to say. There we go. Yeah, sorry, Stampa. Sorry. I tell you what, Stampa, I've had some fun in these undercover missions. And I tell you what, when we get the fast team together, ladies and gentlemen, talking of fast, I haven't given them a shout out. There we go. Yeah, hot bod, but not sure about the beard. Yeah, I think the beard's going to have to go at some stage. But, you know, being an elite streamer and having a beard seems to be the sort of,
what a maroon.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Zorba! How you doing? I tell you what, Stampa we were just having a little discussion about the god of BGS.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, Alex, yes! Take that horse back to the stable and
give it a kiss. AK-47 Gaz, thanks for the follow. And I tell you what, we've got to welcome in Zorba, but before we do that, we're going to give you your own personal PSA, Gaz.
We could do with an adventure. It's
ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received. And quite often, I get a little bit of wood too. So, AK-47 Gaz, thank you so much. And you have a smashy, nicey day. There we go. Cheers, Gaz. And Zorba, you sweetheart. Well, you know what's going to happen with our Zorba. I mean, they are a god and a king. So it's got to be a chocolate coming his way. A CMD and an R with a Z. There we go. Dos, tres. Holy poly. Holy moly. No, I missed it. Everybody wants a Zorba dandy. Oh, I buggered it up, Zorba. Everybody wants a Zorba dandy. Oh dear. I tell you what, that's not going well, Zorba. I think I'm going to have to do another one. Hang on. Hang on. This has all gone pear-shaped. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Zorba Dundee. That's better. Everybody wants a Zorba Dundee. There we are, we got there. Nice one, Zorba. It's all about the timing. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh dear. Right, what are we doing? What's up, Zorba?
Fried slice with a special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
That is the question on everyone's lips. Why does Fried Slice have a special ball? And Mad stands and ovates. Cheers, Mad. I tell you what, hummus makes the world go round. Now there's a song. Hummus makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Hummus makes the world go around, it makes the world go round. It makes the world go round and around and around and around and around. Oh no. Yeah. Arse, how did you get me to say that, Zorba? I don't know. Hummus makes the world go around, the world go... No, stop it! Good man, babysitting me mum's place over the weekend. Oh, he's doing a Home Alone. I tell you what, Zorba, I hope you don't do the old risky business if you're in your mum's house for the weekend. You know, that can go a little bit wrong, can't it? As our Tom Cruise found out. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen the film Risky Business with a very young Tom Cruise, honestly, it's classic. In fact, I might go and re-watch it myself and whip out a few of those clips. Get off the babysitter! Get off the babysitter! There's some classics. Hummus everywhere, I tell you what. I've got hummus all over me bits. A mark, a yen, a buck or a pound. Glitched! When did you slip in? Blimey O'Reilly. And Milan, I went from allied to hostiles with one faction in under 3 hours. Who would have thought blowing up 300 of their ships would have pissed them off so much? Oh, Milan. Stealthy, Glitch. Stealthy. Don't bring up the tapeworm story. Oh, no. Not in the hummus, I hope. Yeah, exactly, not me. That Zorba, I mean, Stampa usually, we normally blame Stampa, but Cabaret is one of my favourite. Ah, that's what pulled you out. Hummus makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Hummus makes the world go around, it makes the world go round. Dear oh dear, I must stop that. Right, Glitched, you bugger. I tell you what, get your lips round this, Glitch. You might not want it, but I know once you got your lips round it, you won't be able to say no. Hey, dos, tres. Holy moly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Glitch Helix. Blues Brothers, good shout, Mad. Good shout. I tell you what, oh, we're having far too much fun. How long have we been up for? Oh, 1 hour, and have we actually done any? No, we still haven't completed a mission. Jeez Louise. Oh my lord. Oh, and I've just spat on my keyboard. Oh, there's gunk all over me keyboard. Oh dear. Hope that. Oh dear. It must have been metric. Nobody uses imperial. I say, boom, boom. Yeah, indeed, Stampa. Oh my lord. Jeez. Right, we're picking up some smack, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get some dogging action at smack platform. Maybe, you know, that is classic. I do love that one, Milan. I've got to get a sound clip of Basil Brush as well. Right, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Knickers and hats, hold on to them. Here we go. A little bit of smack never hurt anybody. There we go. There we go. Right, let's pull to a halt outside old smack platform and see if our Billy Boy's still awake. Bill, you old darling. Request dogging.
Docking request code sent. Stand by. That's a negative.
Oh, they denied us dogging action, I tell you what. Yeah, boom, boom, Timmis. I tell you what, no dogging for us. Hey, Zorba, please, please use as you see fit. Yeah, that is... I totally deserve that. I totally deserve that. And we're going to have to... In fact, I tell you what, Zorba, I'll try and come up with something for your stream where we've got me singing that and you eating hummus. We gotta do it. That is brilliant. Thank you so much. Oh, you are bloody legends. Right, well, they refused dogging. And please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the stream, do not look up what is dogging or what is docking on any search engine without first making sure you have enabled safe search. Otherwise, yeah, unzip again, get ready for it. It's docking action time, Stampa. For a bit of smack, I mean, we'll do anything for a bit of smack these days. Oh, hang on, we'll do anything for a bit of smack. Oh dear, I think we've gone too far. Yeah, that was, I mean, after Rock Hudson's rings jokes, I mean, you know, that probably was just pushing it. And Glitched, oh my lord, Glitched just said, well, you know, we've had Biker out, we've had poor old Pixie out. It's got to be time for a menage a trois in the old deepness of space. Smack platform, known industries, illegal drugs, prostitution, pretty petty theft. Just don't go down that dead-end lane. What lies at the end will... Used to slap and tickle, it escalated a little. Right, Bill, you old sweetheart. Request docking?
Sending docking request. That's a negative.
Oh, no dogging, no docking, blimey. I tell you what, Nub, he bloomin' hasn't. We've had to tell our Jason off, Nubbed. And welcome in, Nubbed. I tell you what, in fact, let's get a quick cup of tea for Nub. And then we've got to space another commander for our Glitch Helix. So here we go, Glitched. Let's have a look. Who's going out?
No.
The menage a trois of today, ladies and gentlemen. Who will be joining a Biker Flame and Pixie Wifey? I hope it's not Pixie again. That would be embarrassing. It's Enterprise! Drumming the drums! I tell you what, Biker, Enterprise and Pixie in the Expanse. I should, Coco. That's a party I want to go to. Jeez Louise. Computer, shout out Enterprise.
You wait until I see Warlord 383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
It certainly was. Yes, indeed, Zorba. Drums in space. You gotta, yeah. In space, no one can hear you. You play a sick Phil. Poor Enterprise. I tell you what, he doesn't half get some stick, but he loves it. He loves it. Right. We've had dogging refused. We've had docking refused. Oh, what are we going to try? Where's me brew? Oh, I tell you what, Nubbed. I thought I got you one, Nubbed. I do apologise. Let's get another brew for our Nub.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
It's not safe because I haven't taken enough smack. That could be it. Let's see what... let's try landing pad. Computer, no! Bill, request landing pad.
Requesting docking clearance.
Oh, docking clearance. That's what we needed. Well, get your Polenex at the ready, ladies and gentlemen. Roll them up, roll them down, whatever takes your fancy. We are going in for a bit of docking action at the Smack Palace. I tell you what, that's some going.
Catastrophic failure imminent.
Anything with Pixie in the middle. I tell you what, that would be a party. I bet it's one of those parties that our Crispy's been to. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is perfection. You've not seen it yet if you're new to the channel, but there will be an advert for the Tesla 100% Elon Musk AI auto dock coming up at half time, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what lands that crate so perfectly. Look at that. I mean, you know, you couldn't want for a better landing. You know, why land yourself and go through all the hassle when you can have Elon Musk do it for you? I'll be testing that. Yes, Nub. Yes, indeed. In fact, yeah, good old Elon. I mean, give him his due. You know, having his brain scanned into the old tinterwebs was a fantastic idea. Mark II, Wolf. It's a MK2. It's the old MK2. Sort of all-round general. I mean, I would have gone for a Fantimo. Oh, look at that. 3 influence, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have some of that. Un, deux, trois. You gotta love it. Oh, nice one, Wolf. And Milan, make sure you wear a full-body condom while you're there. It's not the cleanest station. I hope the autodoc's better than the SN10 did. Oh, well, you know, Dave, there are times when, you know, saving a few bucks here and there on a cheaper autodoc, just, you know, it just isn't right. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we've just done our first mission. So, if I go like this, and then we do the old Orange Phoenix! I tell you what, you'll never believe it. Guess what?
What a maroon.
First mission, OP! We've gone and done our first mission. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ourselves off this platform and then welcome our Orange Phoenix in. I tell you what, you can't beat an Orange Phoenix. 1 hour and 13 minutes for one mission. We're about, yeah, one mission, 1 hour. We're about on course, aren't we, Nubs? Oh, you gotta love it. Yeah, congratulations. And walk away 10 minutes later. Boom. Oh, no, Dave. Right, let's, oh. Orange Phoenix. Orange Mocha Frappuccino. For our, I tell you what, CMDR with an O. Let's do it.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Little bit of jitterbuggery there for you, OP. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of our OP, please go and give them some love. They also, not only do they stream, but they look after the SP VFA as well. So if you like your old photography, stellar photography, etc., and fan art, do go and give that man some loving. And poor not me, mister. I can't cope with you having done a mission already. Especially on a Sunday. Hey, I tell you what, it is a bit much actually, isn't it? It is a bit much. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to take a little brew and a poo break. A Big Mac and a cack. A Whopper and a plopper. A tea and a wee. SN10 did great. Landed hard. Then waited on the pad dramatically before finishing with a massive explosion. Oscar-worthy air performance. Poo and a brew. It's a bit nutty, says Arthur. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I don't know if that's a problem or if I need to, like, lube it up.
I think you do need to lube it up. Hey, drop a limpet.
Nice.
Perfect timing, Zorba. Oh dear, I think it might have done. A bite and a shite. I tell you what, Shuggy, we've got them all right. Give me 5 or 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Do need a fill up and an empty out. So let's go and see what's happening over at old Lambert's shit shop. Here we go.
Let me tell you something.
Elite with Nick Dangerous has been possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin. The Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk ripped AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers is entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark III here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people, okay, settle down. Right, in today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. You know, we look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 AM. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla Autodock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win, even if you don't.
And we're back. Thank you for letting us take a quick. And I love, yeah, a crap and a frap. A crap and a frap, a brewski and a pooski, or even a looski and a brewski. Elliot, welcome in. How you doing, Elliot? Let's get our Elliot a nice cold glass of the old milkage.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the tents of the Hungry Patrol. It's slips with pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a Humphrey about.
Certainly is a Humphrey about. There we go. Good to have you aboard, Elliot. Nice to see you. Hope things are all right. Right, everyone. Thanks for bearing. Oh, look at that, Bill. I mean, you know, do I have to ask? You would have thought, you know, it's a bit like clockwork. You leave a station, you put your landing gear up. Bill, landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Bill. Jeez Louise. Right, we have one mission under our belt, ladies and gentlemen, which is good. So we have another mission. You may have, I think you did, Elliot. Yeah, I don't think you were in yesterday, were you? So, oh, hippity hip hooray! A 33-28-2 is our. Oh, here he's off again about Thargoids.
What are these rumors of a race, an alien race? Of
Not now, Bill.
One day, friendly.
Blimey, even that didn't shut him up. Jeez Louise, right. Oh my lord. I mean, how are we going to get anywhere? Oh, hang on, I haven't checked me, look at that. Oh yeah, reputation, the old ning 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 nationalists. I'll have a bit of that. Tip off from a mysterious stranger. Our operators have found some high value data at a settlement belonging to our competitor. No, nay, and thrice nay. There we are, diddly, super duper. Right, what are we doing? Ah, yes, courier missions. Who are we doing them for? The Privateers Alliance. And what are we doing? We're doing BGS, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you can't mention BGS without mentioning Azorba.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was
born
in
BGS. And King of Cunty. You gotta love it. Blimey, was that Samuel Jackson again, biker? Jeez Louise, I tell you what. If it's not Sam.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
If it's not Sam, it's blooming, it's our Crispy. And Sir Rogue, the man who asked you to check your gravity before coming into a body. You gotta love it. Sir Rogue! I tell you what, our Sir Rogue loves their coffee. So, of course, trying to start it. Well, I tell you what, I tell you what, I am the worst. CMDR with an S. Delivered by the one and only WK Jess. There you go, Sir Rogue. It's great to see you. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of our Sir Rogue, there's a little shout out. Another lovely chilled streamer. Both Pixie, Wifey and Commander Sir Rogue both offer a very chill experience and very knowledgeable people as well. And so I tell you what, when there's an Orange Phoenix, there usually is a unicorn farts. How you doing, unicorn? Check your invite. I will do, Stampa. Unicorn, you sweetheart. Well, I know you get all the ladies and gentlemen. This is the lady who gets all the Kit Kats. So unicorn, here you go. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a unicorn farts. Farts. I like that. Farts. There you go. Get your lips round that unicorn. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be right other to let our unicorn loose on the biscuits.
I like the base.
She loves a buttery biscuit base. Biscuit base. She loves a buttery biscuit base. She does. She loves it. Oh dear. Oh dear. The smell is your buttocks up. Blimey, O'Reilly is OP. I tell you what, it sounds as though OP's done one of these.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, how about a courtesy flush? I tell you what, I'm with you, Butters. Yeah, Jaffa Cakes, I tell you what, Unicorn, watch out for evil Snowball. You'll have a fight on your hands. You'll have a fight on your hands for the Jaffas if our evil's still here. Yeah, courtesy flush, exactly. I've got to get that basil brush. Boom, boom. Oh, mad. Oh, dear. Double strength chili. I tell you what, Stampa. I tell you what, on the... I'm sorry. Oh, I would say I've lost the plot, but but the plot's already gone. Right, we are heading, aren't we? Yes, we are heading for our second mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, I tell you what, I haven't done. I haven't given a shout for our boss.
Yo, you about done? Tick-tock, motherfucker.
All right, blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, arse, that's Samuel Jackson. Second mission, thank you, Unicorn, you sweetheart. And Mr. Hitomi, that's yes. I tell you what, right, I've got all the gingers. You never get hold of my ginger nuts. Hey, Milan. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
I'm glad you feel me, my friend.
I'm so glad you're glad, Flint, because, you know, if you weren't glad, that could be misaligned. And I tell you what, Unicorn, you may have not seen some of the undercover operations that are going on now. Get ready for this, Unicorn. There we go. Look at that, Nick Dangerous, undercover in the Matrix. And I tell you what, that was an undercover operation and a half. And oh no, Unicorn's now saying she's had all the ginger nuts as well. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to whip it. We're gonna have to whip it out for now. We're gonna have to whip out the old cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? I've played with his pink oboe, but his bassoon sounds bigger. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
just jump on the back of It's Micro T, and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
That still gets me every time. God bless WK Jez. And It's Micro T. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you see It's Micro T, jump on his back and you're guaranteed a happy ending. You gotta love it.
Say hello to my little friend.
There you go. Say hello to my little friend. Right. Alright, Billy Boy.
An away mission?
Oh, gee.
I hope you're not wearing red.
Biker Flame, no, upset me a bit because I'm not ginger. Oh, no, poor Orange. Oh, dear. Right, what are we doing? We're right, Bill. Oh, hang on. We've got we've got another Stampa request, haven't we? There we go. There we go. Lovely, jubbly, super duper Gary Cooper. Lovely. Lovely, jubbly, lovely, jubbly. Super duper Gary Cooper, right! Nubbed, my internet has seemed to have run off somewhere, but I'm back. Oh no, Nubbed! That's not good. I tell you what, when that happens, it's not good, is it? You know, we're in the 21st century, Nubbed. And I tell you what, Nub, I'm going to get you another cup of tea, because, you know, if you've been through the internet being dodgy...
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we are, guaranteed to blow your mind. There we go. Nubbed has said, right, I can see it's available. Like, ooh, is that another fiend request? Oh, invites to wing, lovely jubbly. We've got our Stampa, super duper Gary Cooper. You're going all in, right, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Nubbed fried rice has redeemed 1,220, which I dread to think how many hours of viewing that is, Nubbed. You deserve a medal, but you have requested a Pet the Thargoid. So, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen Twindex, I haven't seen Sean, but if you are having a meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch or an evening, you might want to look away as Nick Dangerous. Oh no! What's going on? That's not a Thargoid, that's a Limpet! Jeez Louise, I tell you what, these Limpets, they don't like not being loved. I tell you what, we were going for a Thargoid.
Oh my god! That went south so fast!
Exactly, Stampa! Oh no, not me! What have I forgotten about not me? Damn it! I tell you what, I am totally useless. Let me go and check that reward request queue. Damn and blah. I do apologise, not me. I do apologise. Let's have a look, see. What have I... where are we? Diddly. Nick me nuts! I totally missed that, blimey! I apologise, not me, Mr. Right, we're going to try and do it. Jeez Louise, I am the worst. I am the worst. No apology. I tell you what, thank you. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, always remind me, because I've got a mind like a blooming sieve. Right, before we try and get Terry out, we need to get our nuts out. And Nick me nuts, here we go. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah. Nuts out, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love it. Thank you very much. There we go. It's come to a level of professionalism we have come to expect. Cheers, not me. Yeah, exactly. Right, Stampa. Here we go. At last, long last, getting up close and personal and wrist deep in what we thought was a Thargoid tummy, but it wasn't a tummy, and it wasn't a blue-footed, nay, a red-footed booby. It wasn't even Captain Kremen's moves. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it turned out to be Terry the Thargoid's booby. And how did we know it was a booby? Well, we kept on tickling, thinking we were doing the right thing, but unfortunately, this happened.
Pet the Thargoid, pet the Thargoid! Milky.
There we go. Get your Thargoid milk here.
Clean up in Cargo Bay 4. Clean up in Cargo Bay 4. Quick as you like. Jason's been sick again. Clean up in Cargo Bay 4. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Old Jason's done the old multicoloured Huey in Cargo Bay 4. A swing baby, step on. I'm just a hunker, burning love. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Shuggy! I tell you. Oh, and Stampa says, well, you know, if we've had a nick, we need a nibble. Blimey, Stampa. Stampa's throwing them out like it's going out of fashion. Let's do it. Let's have a nibble. Here you go, Stampa. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. A swing, baby, step on. I'm just a hunker, burning love, and thank you very much. Hopefully did that a bit more justice, Shuggy, the second time round. There you go, Stampa. I really ought to record that. I'm out of breath every time. But, you know, it wouldn't be the same. You gotta do it live. You got to do it live. It gives it that extra bit of spunk, as the Americans would say. I love that word, spunk. That boy's spunky. Yeah, that girl's spunky. Yeah, you got to love the Americans and their spunk. They're throwing it all over the place. Right, talking of throwing spunk all over the place. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think, oh no. Jeez Louise, yeah, okay. Oh, it means something different, something else in Oz as well. I tell you what, Stampa, it's a classic, isn't it? I do love, I mean, one of my old favourites used to be, you know, being turned on by suspenders. Because in the United Kingdom, suspenders are what hold up stockings for ladies. Or men if they're wearing them, of course, you know, not wishing to say it's only ladies. Because, you know, I do like the odd suspenders and stockings myself. Though the hair going out doesn't look very good. Maybe I should shave them. That would be a no. Imac, there you go. Anyway, so yes, yes, but in America, of course, suspenders are what we call braces that hold your trousers up. That can get you in a lot of trouble, ladies and gentlemen, depending which side of the bus you get on or off, so to speak. Right, or you know, even if you're confused about which side or which level of the bus you should be on, you know, it's one of those things. Right, we are doing mission number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, it is time. Stampa is taking up the rear for now by the looks of it. He's on his way. It looks more like a spider wearing tights. That's a good one, Shuggy. I like it. Oh, hang on. Is that our ear? Ear! I tell you what. Is that our Stampa? Is that a bit of rear action going on? Is that a bit of the old... Oh, there he is! He's going for it. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, he's glowing green. Has he had his ready break? Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what. What's he got there? I tell you. Oh, he's all green. He's like the Hulk. He's like the Incredible Hulk, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Blimey, O'Reilly. I mean, I'm sorry, Stampa, but if you're going for stealth, Stampa, I don't, you know, I mean, I'm not one to judge Stampa, but, you know, if you're trying to creep up on somebody, you know, bright green, you know, neon green Stampa is not, you know, not too sure about that, Stampa. I mean, you know, if we're going undercover...
Hey-o!
Hey up, Twindex! Twindex, you've just popped into Nigella's deep flash. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oceanic explorer E.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic. But he's never seen a 100-meter gash.
Oh, Stampa, that is the best name I've heard in a long time. I've lost it. Shite. I've lost it. Yes, welcome to Nigella's deep flanged Twindex. Not so much the Incredible Hulk, more like the not so incredible bulk. Me ex's flanges were not very stealthy, more like a pill pop pimple chewing a wasp. I love a well turned out flan. It's Indiana. No, I can't say it. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones! Matron!
Oh, matron, indeed. You buggers. Ah, you buggers.
Confirm.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, having been rubbed quite furiously by Nigella's deep flange, I think we need to engage an FSD. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, I think I need a little bother.
Let me tell you something.
Sorry, I can't help myself.
If you're willing to take a to gamble, to put everything on red, you might lose. Now, wouldn't that be an
Honestly, I can't. Stampa, you bastard! Naming your ship that! Oh my god. Oh, you buggers! My sides are hurting, Stampa! And the fact that Twindex came into them. Oh, I hurt! My stomach hurts, you bastards! I love you!
catastrophic failure imminent.
I'm sure there is.
Seriously. All systems nominal.
You're a bunch of bastards and I love you. Thank you so much. I had a really shit day yesterday. Struggled through, but you guys and girls, I tell you what, I love you all. I don't know what time of the day it is for you, but you are all angels. Stop it, Milan. We're gonna have to go to some sort of ad or something, because I can't breathe.
Acknowledged.
Oh no! You buggers! Give me 2 minutes. I need to have a drink. I love you. I love you all. 2 ticks. I'll be right back. Blimey, O'Reilly.
There's something coming up. It's just me fooling.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
The event of 3306, when worlds collide.
We're here today to witness Commander Orange Phoenix and Shuggy Boy providing incredible footage of these two gas giants colliding. A few hours later,
to blow your mind.
with Commander Orange Phoenix in position and also Shuggy Boy taking up an alternative view, we get ready for this cataclysmic event. We wait with patience for the next few hours as these huge gas giants get closer and closer.
Smooth.
Commander Orange Phoenix getting far closer than he really safely should do, and Commander Shuggy Boy keeping a safe distance and giving us an alternative view of how close these massive giants are to this cataclysmic event. As the hours turn into days, we wait and wait as they get closer and closer. Finally, the event unfurls in front of our eyes, and disappointingly,
Oh, come on, man.
Well, blimey. That wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Producers of this programme would like to thank It's Micro T, a Shuggy Boy, a 4540, and Commander Orange Phoenix for their help in the production of this cataclysmically bad event. And also the Canon Interstellar Research Group, Stellar Photography, Videography and Fan Art, and of course you, the viewers, for sponsoring us to produce such in-depth programming material.
Welcome back, Chow and Butter. Sorry about that. I had to, a chat came out with quite a few funny names for ships, and what didn't help is then our Twindex popped in, and I said he'd come into the name of one of these ships, and I completely lost it. Has anyone here had the dreaded lurgy?
Don't get breaking him anymore because that would just be criminal. Then again, he does sell those dodgy ships, so carry on.
Cheers, Dave. Yes, let it not be said that I don't deserve everything I get, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Oh dear, you had the plague last March. Until a couple of weeks later, you can't sleep for a toffee. Oh no. Jeez Louise, it did, didn't it, not me, mister? So yeah, Butters and Chow, I got you a drink, welcome in. And do watch out though, because Unicorn is around, so when I hand out the biscuits, I know she's usually there, but she's there now for, you know, everyone.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the
base.
Biscuit base. I like the
Buttery biscuit base, she loves it. I tell you what, not only that, now ginger nuts, Jaffas and Kit Kats. There's, I tell you what, I might have to update it, you know. I mean, blimey O'Reilly, you know, we thought we were safe, you know, just letting the Kit Kats go, but you never know. Right, what are we doing? We're doing some Elite.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Switching to a smaller ship. No worries, Stampa. No worries. It's really sweet of you to join us. I'll fight her for the Jaffa, says Chow. Well, I tell you what, Chow, if Evil Snowball's still here, I think that could be the fight. In fact, that could be a great animation. Yeah, it's like, oh my lord, it's a Jaffa fight. Only just over it, to be honest, says Timis. and not felt like shit for a few weeks. Jeez, I tell you what, that wasn't nice, was it? I tell you what. Lager or Lager Lurgy. I like it, Milan. I might drive a fire crotch a bit. And your lungs still aren't 100%. Blimey, it glitched. Dear. Yeah, watch your left hook, says. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, let's see if we can get this crate on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, for the love of God, for the love of Allah, for the love of any deity that anyone, you know, Buddha and the rest of them, engage FSD.
Charging frame shift drive.
Oh, we're off! I don't believe it! Blimey, almost missed that! Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hopefully, witchy, watchy, watchy space. Mission numero 2. We are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, if you see witches, if you see watches, please, please do shout out, as it's quite important for me to know that we don't have, you know, any on board. And oh, Timmis, I do apologise. You got caught on the last 7 seconds of the old cooldown. I do apologise. Blimey, O'Reilly. I'm sure if you count to 7, you'll be all right. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Free fuel. Oh my goodness, almost 2 hours. No way I'm flying that in open. Fair enough, Timmis. Yeah, no, don't do that. It's I mean, this thing's a. Oh, look at that! It's not that far away. Only 400. You beauties. There we go. Lovely. Right. Well, we've got our free fuel, and you can't fight when going sideways. Oh, I love it. Right, that is our second mission destination, ladies and gentlemen. So, hopefully, we should be able to complete 2 missions within 2 hours, and then maybe, just maybe, slip a little one in, you know, slip a little extra one in. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, I've never whizzed it over the kitchen.
Oh, I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't, Phil. Yeah, don't believe that for a minute. Both your nephews had it. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, I think anyone who gets through it is blooming lucky. That's the Wool Ali. I tell you what, how you doing? Yeah, it's a bit, you know, it is getting a little bit close, to be fair, Wool Ali. I mean, we've just checked and it's 1 hour. We've got less than 7 minutes now, Wool. We've got less than 7 minutes. Let me get you a brew. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. You gotta love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are arranging towards whatever it is, DNE Court dock. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. Not me, mister. Unfortunately, that's not been our experience, Milan. Unfortunately, we have lost. We lost my father-in-law to contravirus very early on, back in April. So yeah, I mean, I'm very pleased for those people who do survive. But it really did strike home here, having lost, you know, a very well, in fact, our last living relative to it. So yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. You know, hopefully, you know, again, hopefully, the younger you are, the fitter you are, the better chance you've got. And but yeah, I must admit myself, having self-inflicted health problems, I must admit I'm taking the whole thing exceedingly Exceedingly. Hey, no worries. It's happened to a lot of people, Milan. It has happened to a lot of people. It's another one of those great leveling things, isn't it? That you know, however sad it is, there's a lot more people, you know, in a lot worse. You know, they've lost, you know, some people who are a lot younger, or you know. So yeah, it's.
Scanning.
Oh, we're in! Blimey, I didn't realise that. I thought we were going to get a denied. I was on do you know, I was on total autopilot there. Maybe it's better not to get Bill to do it. Oh dear. Right. There we go. There we go. Tesla Auto Dock. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on.
A silent summoner. It comes from within. This need to explore, gain knowledge. Eventually, whether you like it or not, and contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void. Blindly. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Yeah, it does sound like an adventure, Bill. Jeez Louise, he don't half go half on one, doesn't he? Jeez Louise, oh Billy boy, you gotta love him though. Right, a nice cheapy. There we go, lovely jubbly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, mission number 2 coming up. Hey, did I say coming up? It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right from the word go, you have a fantastic entrance.
Thank you very much. And the show as well.
Oh, you gotta love a fantastic entrance. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we have been very remiss today. You know what we haven't checked? We haven't checked whether we're still inside the boobles. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the old galaxy map. And if we pull out, ladies and gentlemen, not a little pull out, but pull the old chap all the way out, ladies and gentlemen, let it flop on the floor, and you will see that, yes, on that galaxy map, we are definitely got the money shot right between the eyes. And there we go. We are definitely inside the boobles. Not to be confused or mispronounced, the bubble. So there we go. I hope everyone learns that one.
Jubblies.
Cheers, Timmis. I tell you what, Timmis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our Timmis is a bit of a bugger for. They keep throwing the 10 bitties here and the 10 bit, and they all add up, ladies and gentlemen. It's a total of over 7,000 bitties our Timmis has thrown our way. Now, what happens, ladies and gentlemen? Usually, we get a reward trigger at 250 and another one at 500 bitties. But for our Timmis, and for all of you, of course, because there's a lot of you that do this, and I know I do it myself, I think, you know, we deserve another undercover operation as a thank you to our Timmis. Oh, there you go. When I was in the K-pop band. I bet you like that one, Stampa. I tell you what, that was an experience, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about a tuck in and a tuck under. Blimey O'Reilly. I tell you what, that K-pop. I did. You know, Timmis, I have sent a copy to our Tony. Nice one, Stampa. Yeah, glitched. Yes, this is what Nick Lambert classes as a thank you. Do you know, that salty singularity, he's blooming right every time. Let's go and have a word from Salty.
That's affirmative.
Nick's a very sweet guy, but he's also very scary. He's also very scary. He's willing to throw you out of the airlock just if you come into his channel, and he'll randomize it. It's like, okay, well, it's time to go ahead and get rid of fucking Will. Will's gonna go right through the airlock because you decided to make me happy. That's what the man does when he's happy. He throws you out the airlock. That's a problem.
With the green looking lights to your right.
Make sure you never devalue yourself when you're around Nick.
I'd recommend powering
or you're going right through an airlock.
Yeah, I've got a problem, ladies and... Yeah, I love that glitch. Do you know, I was desperately trying not to laugh me head off. Yeah, that's what is a thank you. What the fuck do you send if we piss you off? Actually, no, I don't want to know, says glitch. Oh my god, salted nuts. Nice one, Stampa. Yep, sorry about that, Twindex. You know, I mean, you thought a Thargoid milking was bad enough, but you know... God, what is my mind doing these days? I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wacky world that my brain seems to be stuck in these days. But God help us. Let's have a look-see. Mission number 2. Let's grab it by the short and curlies. I think this is 2 influence on all of them, so we can grab the money. There we go, 186 grand. Lovely jubbly, super duper Gary blooming Coopers. Right, and we can now go and add one in. There we go. So now, if you type missions.
What a maroon.
2 missions. How long's it taken us? Oh, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Yo beauties. Right, what we need to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is get our backsides back to Kahooly Hooly. And right, what are we doing? Right, yes, we're lunching, ladies and gentlemen, and we are heading out back towards where are we going? That is a good... No, we don't want transactions. We want the gap of galaxiness, and that is where we're heading. Oh, the old Pole C Terry. Good old Pole C Terry. That's where we're heading, ladies and gentlemen. So, with no further ado, delay. Bill, landing gear.
Shite. Gear up.
You can't grab mission 2 by the short and curly. It's been to a waxing salon. You gotta love it. Right, let's... Oh yes, Pole C Terry. Right, that sounds a little bit lewd and crude, but I tell you what, we've got 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Can we squeeze another one in? Pole C Terry, is that where Terry the Thargoid lives? I tell you, it could well be, Woolally. You know, I mean, some people say I've got Terry locked up in the basement, but that's not true. I mean, if you tried getting a Thargoid in a basement, you know, it's not going to happen. I mean, unless you've got a massive basement, but you know, we are humble people living in a humble world, and you know, oh God, what's Bill on about now? Jeez Louise, Bill. Right, let's get ourselves on the... Oh, hang on. Oh, I suppose, in fact, yes, we ought to check. We've just completed some missions, so I suppose... computer, check my laptop for missions.
There's so much porn! Jesus Christ! Look at the organization here. Clockwise rim job, counterclockwise rim job. You sick bitch! Look at this! Chicks with dicks! Chicks with dicks and the only guys with tits! This is a wake-up call, alright? You gotta get back out there and meet somebody because you are spiraling out of control here. Alright. Now let's get rid of this. No, that shit can always be recovered. We gotta smash your laptop with a hammer.
Not the Oh, jeez. I tell you what, I hope... Oh, that's the 3rd laptop this week, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd one this week. Are you... Hang on, we got Ship's Dog. You coming up, Ship's Dog? You coming up? There we go. You going to say hello? Candy, come on. Come here. Come and say hello. Oh, blimey, she's not too happy. There we go. Whoa! There we go. That's the microphone over. Sorry for the noise, ladies and gentlemen. She's just knocked the old microphone over. That's hopefully that's another bit of gaffer tape required. Are we still live? Haven't smashed anything, any buttons. Oh dear. Oh, it's all going pear-shaped again. There we go. Right, hopefully we're still live, we're still here. There we go. Right, you're right, you're staying there, are you, Ship's Dog, after destroying a microphone?
Right, okay. I probably need to expand the rear passage. It's innuendo, Jones.
If I'm done, tick-tock, motherfucker.
The other Jones.
I think I pulled out the last millisecond.
Oh, good old Zorba Dundee pulling out at the last millisecond. You can't beat it. Right, talking of not being able to beat it, yes, Biker Flame and Samuel Jackson are getting a little bit tetchy with the weight. So, Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. The chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
Oh, for pity's sake. Chickens in the engine room again? I don't believe it. Right, which chicken is it this time? Come on, which one is it? It's Elvis, ladies and gentlemen. Would you Adam and Eve it? It's our Elvis, a.k.a. Goth Hen, was mucking up, was getting its feathers all in our FSD. And look at that. That is some serious perfect. A poultry, a petting. With the one and only Goth Hen, a.k.a. Elvis. Nice indeed, Mr. Hitomi. Yeah, microphone trash, my work is done. Yeah, that's the second time she's done that, bless her. I've got to get a better stand, to be honest. Yeah, grabs the axe. We're eating chicken tonight. Yes, what do you think goes into the old crate fried chicken, ladies and gentlemen? It's certainly... well, it's not a lot of it. The poor old Stampa's going, for God's sake, man. We're supposed to be heading back to Polchi Terry. Right. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Bill is asleep again.
Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. Well, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to do it ourselves. Or... I know a way to wake up Bill. Sing us a song, Bill.
Packed my bags.
Yeah, it works every time.
0 hour, 9 a.m.
He can be fast asleep.
And I'm gonna be high.
That's enough, Bill. There we go. Thank you, whoever got the record. Right, Billy boy. With no further ado, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Your struggle snuggle can keep up. Nice one, Stampa. Right, we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Hats and knickers, hold on to them. If you don't have hats and if you don't have knickers, hold on to somebody else's. Here we go. Is it witch? It is. It's witches and watches, ladies and gentlemen. We are in witchy, watchy, watchy space. At long last. Right.
You need to relax, mate.
I do need to relax, Bill. I do. But believe it or not, with all that laughing.
Scanning.
Oh no, poor old Milan's got some buffering. That's not good. It's never good to be buffered too much. Oh dear. A tot just whizzed past. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, Stampa, those tots get blooming everywhere, don't they? What are we doing? Oh yes, free fuel. We want some free fuel, don't we? There we go. There we go. Right, and we're heading to good old Rock Hudson's ring, ladies and gentlemen. A ring that is very slack. And, I can't keep this up. You're back. Welcome back, Milan. I do apologise if you...
Boink toto
toto. Oh, Timish, you sweetheart. Oh dear. Milan, welcome back. I tell you what, to calm your nerves, have a nice coffee, Milan. Because the old internet's playing up. It's always a pain in the proverbials. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? It's slack, a bit like a rock is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, indeed. Tea, no worries, Milan. No worries. I'll get that sorted. Let's just try and find. Oh, here. Where's it gone? Where's it? Oh, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Right, quick cup of tea. for our Milan. Coming right up. Oh, Biker, you sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you, Biker, for sorting that out, you sweetheart. Why do I always read Spirit of Lee Laps as Spirit of Lady Flaps? Well, I'm going to be reading it as Spirit of Lady Flaps again now. I mean, that's, sorry, as well.
Myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
Straight in the slot. I do hope so, Stampa. Glitch, you sweetheart. You take it easy. Let's get a quick Earl Grey for our Glitched. And wish them well on their way. Thanks so much for being here, Glitched. And also, if you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, our Glitch did provide a lot of stuff for this stream. The Nick Me Nuts was provided by our Glitched. And also some of the voice.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
There you go. Yeah, no more flaps, me sides are exactly. I tell you what, that was too much, wasn't it? I tell you what, I don't think I could survive another one. Did you happen to name that shit Milk Crate? It would have been a good idea. I tell you what, Con Witchman, that would have been far too sensible. I've got a horrible fee. In fact, I can't remember what is this one called. What is this one called? Aldo! Aldo, that's it. This one's called Aldo, isn't it? Aldo. We've got A up, Aldo, Oek, Huey, Dewey and Louie. Huey, Dewey and Louie. Huey, Dewey and Louie being my first 3 ships. There we go. Right. Oh, why am I doing this? Bill! Request docking.
Requesting docking bay.
Oh, we're going to get some docking action. Oh, straight away. Look at that. Oh, Rock Hudson. He don't care. He might have died of AIDS. But, you know, he just doesn't care. Straight in there. And Mild Magic's coming in with a raid. Why hasn't that fired off? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing, Mild Magic? Blimey, O'Reilly. Let's have a find out why that hasn't happened. Hey-yo! I tell you what, did that fire off? I tell you what, Moida, welcome in. Mild Magic, you sweetheart. Bringing your crew over. Right, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, it's got to be a chocolate for our Mild Magic. And of course, a shout out. Here we go. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Mild Magic. Oh, that works nicely, doesn't it? Everybody wants a Mild Magic. There you go. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for bringing your crew across, Mild. That is really, really kind of you. Hope you've had a great day. What were you up to? Presuming you were doing something in the old Elite Dangerous, as the old shout-out has you down. And that would... yeah, so what were you up to? And thank you so much. Yeah, so much for bringing your crew across. And ladies and gents, unlocking engineers. Oh, brilliant! That is, I tell you what, that is something else. I've only done. Hey, I've only done Felicity. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen with...
No, that was going to happen. First night doing combat. Oh, brilliant, Miles. I hope you had fun. I know myself, it's you know... I'm sorry, Stampa. I'm sorry. You know, I can't help myself. If I ever decide to buy one, it'll be named Ugly Upside Down Ship. Oh, I tell you, not a fan of the crate there, Archon Witchman.
Boo-moo yata-ta-ta, boo-moo yata-ta-ta, boo-moo yata-ta-ta, boo-moo yata-ta-ta.
boom, ya-ta-ta-ta, boom, bing, ya-ta-ta-ta. Are you lonesome? Boom, ching, rat-ta-ta-ta, boom, ching. Are you lonesome tonight? Boom, ching, rat-ta-ta-ta. Stop it, you got me started now, Timmis. Right, I tell you what, now Moida, you bugger. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing we give away free when we get a raid is the most expensive thing on our menu. And the lovely Moida has gone and spent their hard-earned channel points. Facial, I'll be with you. In fact, let me refund that for you. Let me refund that for you, Moida. Because yeah, we give one away free, Moida, so you shouldn't be paying for it. So we'll get rid of that. You should have had that one back. There we go. And let's we are in a space station, which does make it a little bit more difficult. But for the lovely mild magic and for our Moida, we're gonna space our fourth commander of the day. So who's gonna be number 4 out the airlock for the raid? Let's see who it is. Moida, if you could open up the inner airlock doors, and let's see who. Mild magic! Oh no! It's Lady Narnia! Oh my goodness! Well, at least Lady Narnia can keep Pixie Wifey company with the other 2 boys out there. Oh my goodness, poor Lady Narnia. Computer, shout out Lady Narnia.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do. I think she's changed her name, hasn't she? I've got a feeling that Lady Narnia has gone and changed her name. Yes, I think there's an X and an O or something on after it. Right, facial, and I haven't sorted Moida out. Jeez Louise, right, let's get a cup of tea for the facial.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Let's get a coffee for Moida. No. There we go.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. Still nothing on the vodka, I'm afraid, facial. I think Jason's been drinking it. In fact, I have to say, smooth indeed, Moida. Smooth indeed. Right, we have. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Where are we? That's a good point. Right, we are. Yes, we are ready. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen, to pick up our next mission. We have completed, I believe, 2 missions so far. Let's have a look.
What a maroon.
Yes, 2 missions, ladies and gentlemen. And how long has it taken us? Oh dear. Nearly 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's not the best. That's not the best. But I tell you what, we haven't checked out what's going on at old FDev HQ for a little while. So let's see what they're up to.
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ.
Yeah, it looks like that Just Giona is finished his mining. I tell you what, Bronwyn, why don't you reduce the prices on his cargo by, let's say 50%. That'll make him mad when he comes to sell. Oh, poor old Giona. That's a wicked thing to do, isn't it? Dumping his prices by 50%. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, they do, I mean, we love them to bits, but sometimes that FDev, they can, you know, they can take the mickey a bit, can't they? Blimey O'Reilly. Shatner drank all the vodka. It was Shatner, was it, Milan? While he was dropping limpets in the toilet. Clean up in bathroom. Clean up in bathroom. Thank you for the heads up on that, Milan. Jeez Louise. Wonder what mischief they have in store for Planet. I tell you what, Timmis. I tell you what, I dread to think, you know, Probably putting your old your suit oxygen level to 50%, and he's got to feed that bassoon somehow. Facial. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Every now and then you find a big one.
Every now and then you do find a big one. I tell you what, I do wish I went to those parties that our Crispy goes to. You know, doesn't know whether he needs lube. Can't remember whose balls he's kiss. Every now and then you find a big one. Those are some parties. Even the dog turned his nose up.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, how about a courtesy flush? You said it. Right, what do we got? Let's have a look. Let's go for the old influence. Chiggity pokery. Keep the positive G-forces on. Shatner always forgets to flush. Oh, look at that!
Yes, yes! Take that horse back to the stable
and give it a kiss. Beardman Gaming, thank you for the follow. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what happens when we get a follow on this channel. There we go. You get a car battery out. Yeah, I tell you what. Oh, car battery facial. Got a story about car batteries. But first, let's get a cup of tea for the beard. And thank you for the host. Copa Banana. Bearded Man Gaming. Right, well, you know what's going to happen. You get a cup of tea.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
You get a shout out for the host. And then, guess what? Your own PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received and quite often get a little bit of a damp patch too. So, the Beardman Gaming, thank you so much, and you have a smashy nicey day. There we go. There we go. Welcome in. You're more than welcome. And I tell you what, it's about... I know we've got very low on the Kit Kats. But biscuit. It's...
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
You've got to love the buttery biscuit base. There you go. And Milan, I've seen a battery explode in a Challenger 2 tank. Jeez Louise. That is something you don't want to be witnessing too often. Right, have we got any planetary scanny jobs over a couple of days? Delivery. Oh, look at the influence on that. Right, what's the broker? 23. Oh, Nagy Union. The Nagy Union.
Yes, yes! The stable and give it a kiss.
And boo the space hamster. Thank you again. Another follow. I tell you what, you space these out right. And Stitcher.
Back to the stable and give it a kiss.
Oh, you legends. Right, well, let's get a coffee for Boo first. And then we'll get another. I tell you what, for Stitcher. Let's get you another one. Let's get a nice cup of tea for Stitcher. And then I'll get you both. I'll get you both. In fact, if I could spell it, would really help. There you go. Guaranteed to blow your mind. That's probably the pile of sugar that isn't sugar rather than the tea or the milk. But here you go for the pair of you. Another PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get follows or follows on this here channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a completely stonking, raging hard-on. Sorry everybody, have a smashy nicey day.
There we go. I do apologise. He gets a bit excited, somebody. I don't think that's a good idea, especially the end bit with the announcers he has a Woody. Good point, Milan, actually. Yes, indeed. Courier mission to Meanie Doc. I tell you what, a time for us some poultry. Mascamy! I tell you what, it certainly is. Another chicken coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. Who will it be? We've seen them all today, so it will be a repeat. Oh, it's back to Phil Schofield, aka Albino Hen, ladies and gentlemen. And that is some perfect poultry petting. But the lovely Timmis has said, well, we need another Nick Me Nuts. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declared, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. There you go, Timmis. Blimey, O'Reilly. There we go. Right. Arse. I tell you what, should we... how long have we got left? We're running out of time, aren't we? We're running. We could do with one like with the 24 hours. Ooh, we're gonna struggle to slip this one in. We are definitely gonna struggle to slip this one in, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what. Let's have another recap on what's available mission-wise. Right. We've got that now. I think we've got enough room for 72, and it is a lot of influence. I think we might do that, you know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. It's a load of influence. We've got enough room for it. There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. Look at that. Right, can we do it in time? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. The minutes of the seconds are ticking away. Bill, landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Can we make it 3 missions today? Can we turn the world on its head and beat... oh dear. No! No! Not over there! No, you
Humans have always suggested. Their uniqueness for interfering with the course of nature has been since the very beginnings. Pushing
as you wish,
accelerating.
What a maroon!
What a maroon indeed! Jeez Louise, right? Probably back up a bit, I think.
Survival instinct.
There we go. Ooh, back up a bit more.
They
there we go.
Destroy.
There we go. Well, can someone peel him off the wall? Yeah, I tell you what, boost it out under you. I loved it. I love it, Stampa. That was brilliant. Oh, I love it. Right. Oh, jeez Louise. Didn't you know dropping off Viagra in the fuel tank was a bad idea? Oh, you gotta love it. Right, one more mission. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get to Gecko Oasis? Let's have a look-see. How many jumps? Hopefully it's only 1 jump. It is. Right, let's see if we can get going. Bill, if you wouldn't mind, engage FSD.
Let me tell you something. Charging freight ever going to see the most wonderful things.
Oh, we're off to Wolfie. We're off to Wolfie. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hats and knicker time. We did. I'm pretty sure we did. Now I'm going to have to check. Yes, we did. Thank you, Stampa. Stampa knows me very well. There is a very good chance, ladies and gentlemen, that I could have left the station without actually picking the cargo up. So props to our Stampa. It's being very, very thorough with the mental capabilities of Nick Dangerous. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is right against the clock. The excitement. Oh dear, it's a planetary one, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, it's a bit far away. Oh, we might overrun a little bit. Right, we've got our free fuel. Let's get our asses over there. Right, face planted into the wall, 87% hull, but he never spilled a drop of his whiskey. Oh dear, you gotta love it. Right, I tell you what, ladies, and I think we've probably missed it for a biscuit for getting it in within the 2.5 hours. But it has been. Let's have a look. See, I think we might have just rolled over. Yeah, we just rolled over. We've just rolled over, so it will be just the 2 missions.
What a maroon.
Getting it in, I say, Timmis.
It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Whose balls did I kiss? I don't even remember whose balls I kissed.
There you go, you see, those are the parties our Crispy goes to. He cannot help himself, as can our Crispy. He can't even remember whose balls he's kissed. That's my sort of party, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look-see. And see who we could share this elite love with. Let's have a look. I got a sneaky feeling it's going to be our Magnus. Let's have a look, see if how long our Magnus has been on. Our Magnus has only been on for an hour. So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a sneaky feeling that's where we're going to go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been absolute blooming stars. I can't honestly thank you enough. I've had a really, really great day today. Stampa, thanks for hanging out with us. That was above and beyond, mate. It must be getting really late with you. Thank you all. We will be back, ladies and gentlemen, on Tuesday at 17:30 UTC GTC. Taking the day off tomorrow. I tell you what.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, how about a courtesy flush there, Squid? Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Let's start this raid. Let's go and see our Magnus. And let's see how many of us are going to go and share this elite love. Thank you all. You've all been absolutely brilliant. I can't thank you enough. My lord, there is 52 of us sharing the love. Let's go and do it. Have a great rest of day, everyone. Thank you, and I will see you all over at Magnus's place.